Right, everybody wants to know the weather when it comes to Friday because the weekend is in sight. Everyone is hoping that this very wet May will be over and done with.
Yeah, Corey, one more day, and that is today, and we are tracking additional chances for some showers and some thunderstorms in the area. I know the pattern really hasn't changed much. Let's go and talk about May rainfall so far because we are on our last day of May, and we have been really hyping up, hey, we could be in that top 10 wettest Mays to date, and sure enough, we're currently ranked 8th right now after we had just over an inch of rainfall here reported by the Tulsa International Airport. Since March 1st, I wanted to show you this. I found this to be pretty interesting too. Just over 18 inches of rainfall here for Tulsa. Since January 1st, we've had just over 22 inches of rainfall. Keep in mind, in 1 month, we've already had close to 10.5. So that's almost from January 1st, that's half of what we've almost seen. So that's very impressive that we've had that much rainfall in 1 month. Now, top 10 wettest Mays, so we're not going to be at the wettest, but we could still potentially have a run for the top 5 with this last day and additional showers and storms in the forecast. Right now, we are sitting right at 8th place, so that'll bump that 2007 down to 9 and accordingly moving all the rest of those down 1 notch. So right now, we're staying at 8th. How much more rainfall are we looking at? Maybe another 1/10 of an inch. Could see some locally higher amounts. Really will depend on where those thunderstorms line up. Models indicating the higher amounts will be down from I-40 and along and south. And I do see that lining up with what we're looking at today with that Storm Prediction Center. Still in May, after all, we do have that risk of a marginally strong to severe storm developing with this low pressure system that remains over our location, continuing to churn in our location. That's bringing in those stronger storms, especially during those ripe elements. Let's talk about that marginally strong to severe storm threat from I-40 and along and south. Look at marginally stronger hail as well as winds, potential for about quarter to winds upward of about 58-mile-per-hour gusts. As you can see, that low pressure system kind of coming back around, and that's bringing in those showers and thunderstorms extending back towards Arkansas and into our location to our far northeasternmost counties. These will kind of expand into our area over the next couple hours, and we will be dealing with additional showers and a few thunderstorms for that morning drive, so keep that in mind. We also have some showers down to the south. There's where you're seeing that bulk of that precipitation along and south of I-40 as we go throughout the morning and afternoon. We'll get a little bit more of an isolated to a widely scattered opportunity this evening with a few breaks in that cloud coverage. So it's not a complete washout. If you have plans, do not cancel them, but go ahead and just pack that umbrella with you in case you are caught out in one of these showers and storms. Ooh, look at this. Corey and I have been talking about that fog this morning. If you're not dealing with those showers, you will have some areas of poor visibility. 66, our air is saturated, northeast wind, 7 miles per hour. Dew point around 65, and those dew points line up with that temperature, calm winds in a lot of locations, allowing for that fog to take hold. So if you're getting out and about, not dealing with those showers, make sure you have the low beam headlights on. 65, good morning, Okemah. 67 over to Sallisaw. As we go throughout the day today, again, those scattered showers becoming more widely scattered. When I say widely scattered, we're talking more about a 30 to about 40% coverage versus our morning coverage of 50 to 60% in that coverage. So that's what we're looking at for today. Temperatures in the 70s by this afternoon. Not climbing into those 80s for today. Really going to struggle because of those showers and those northerly winds as we get that low pressure system out of here. Average for this time of the year is 84 degrees. 70s this evening. Again, keep the umbrella handy. Not a complete washout, but if you're headed out on the town, something you'll need to keep with you. 62 for your overnight low. 64 over to Pryor. So right about where we should be for this time of the year. We do see improvements for Saturday. That's going to be the best day if you want to get out to the pool, have lake plans. We could still see an isolated shower threat, but the better opportunity will come Sunday, especially by the evening and into Monday as we're tracking our next front that will be arriving. Temperatures warming to right about seasonal for this time of the year. Finally, we welcome June on tomorrow, Saturday. There we go. After the holiday weekend, I think it's thrown a lot of us off. And you know what? We have unsettled weather, believe it or not, to start off the first week.